Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing okay today. If you're new here, be sure to check out the description from things like my Discord and also my YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube right now, I would really appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribed if you enjoyed. I know my videos can be pretty long on YouTube, and I just ask that you forgive me for that. But if you are here on Twitch, then, you know, good to see you. I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to chat, say hi, and stuff like that. If longer videos are your thing, then I would encourage you to check out my YouTube channel as well. We'll get swapped over here in about 3 minutes, and I just wanted to let you know that you are appreciated, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Okay, welcome in everybody to Animal Crossing Wild World. Welcome in Itsune and Finalgo. Good to see everyone. I'm a Mr. Mario man with a top hat and a weird sweater. And Fight Puppy. Welcome in everybody. I hope everybody's doing okay. A long time no see, woofer. How was your evening tonight, Itsune? We went to the card store again, and this time I got to see a different friend. Was good, went to work. Okay. Raining like crazy. Man, it rained like a good while the past 2 days. June 15th is my birthday. Cute. Well, that was quick. Also, we need to keep this in mind. I've moved. Yeah, this lame town was totally cramping my style. I'll see you around. Ruby, you were only here for like 2 weeks. Okay. Rip Ruby. I was enjoying the sound of the rain, then I remembered that I left the car's sunroof open. Stung by a bee, lock and tail. Your face? Gross. Here, the money, yours. Benefits, take them. Bang! Well, Ruby had a short life here on the planet. Whoopee. That insurance plan's really paying off. Okay, so we don't have anybody new. I am concerned, though, if villagers are gonna move away. Oh, I'm gonna take English classes real quick. If villagers are going to move away, even while I'm offline, we have a problem. Because I don't need Biscuit or Chief or Mathilda moving away. That is, like, my favorites. Okay, so yeah, today we went to the card store. I met up with a different friend, as opposed to the usual friend, because he doesn't get to show up very often, and also, other friend was out of state. They went to go see a concert in, you know, a few states down. So I hope they have a good time. But me and my other friend played with each other on TCG Pocket, which I've not actually battled anybody like a friend. Battled a friend on TCG Pocket yet, so that was pretty fun. We ended up tying in one of the matches, which I've never actually seen a tie in that game yet either. It was kind of funny because he attacked me while I had a Rocky helmet, and also the attack he did was lethal, so it was funny because we knocked each other out, and it was a tie because of the points. Very silly. But we had a good time. We talked and caught up a bit, because it's been a couple of months since I saw him. And, yeah, I mean, it was cool. Without going into too much detail, it was cool. Outside of that, I just, you know, I was left on my own to eat, and I didn't really know what to eat because most places had closed already, so I just went to Arby's. And I regretted it. But I'm here, and we're playing, and I'm happy. First try. Also, the funny thing about Arby's is that their meat cutter, like their meat chopper, was broken. So they actually had no roast beef. That was like 60% of their menu. Just gone. And we made a funny joke on the way as I was coming home, because I was on the voice with Fight Puppy and Finalgo. I was like, they had the meats. I think Fight Puppy is the one that came up with that. It was like, it was Arby's. We had the meats. We don't now. And I chose to get curly fries this time because I was confident that they would have been okay, and no, they were way too crispy, as if they were cooked for way too long, and yeah, I regret. Either way, I then decided to just go to Walmart to walk around because I had to kill an hour. Dad was sleeping. He said he was going to take his nap at 9 because he works third shift. So, oh, had the meats first. Yeah. But like, so since it was like basically 9 o'clock when I was coming home, I was like, well, I don't want to wake him up right when he went to sleep, so I'm trying not to piss him off. So I said, I'm just gonna kill an hour and a half, walk around Walmart and chat, about stuff. Got a few things, then I came home, and now we're doing this. That summarizes my day. Apparently today at work, the distribution center is doing that weird thing again where there was only like a handful of pallets on the truck, no freight on the floor, of the truck bed. So that meant, you know, they got the truck finished in what? The coworker of mine said that they got the truck finished in literally 30 minutes. Like, what was even the point of bringing that trailer along at that point? So allegedly, according to him, most of the employees had already left. I was like, man, they got to get this sorted out. I know I'm going to end up with one hell of a truck tomorrow, though. So, whoopee. Of course, the easy day has to be when I'm at home. I'm super excited, though, because the May 16th Pokemon Pocket event is going to have Ninetales. Stuff. Yes, Mocha. I freaking knew it. No! Oh, bless you. Stuff. What else has happened this week? Oh. I've been in and out of M Creator trying to make balance adjustments to ZRPG, and it finally happened. Oh! The tree that I said was going to be a really bad spot, it actually happened. Anyway, so I've been trying to do balance adjustments with ZRPG. And also inventing a few new things for it. Mostly pertaining to the healer, and also fixing some things with Warrior, because Warrior was too overpowered. With the counterattack. And, you know, nerfed the healer buffs just a little bit because they were also too overpowered. Thief is fine. Thief is actually very fun to play. If I wasn't a warrior, I would be one of those. I'm not suggesting that we change, but yeah, we've just been playing it offline for further testing. Well, offline technically, we're playing it off stream. That's what I meant to say. Just goofing off. Which, if anyone else wants to join just for casual play with no stream, I mean, you are absolutely free to join. I just have to get the pack ready for you if you want to. Yells. I wanna, okay. Whoa, Z, good timing, Bouquet. At this moment, I have the anatomical model on my person. How much are you willing to pay for it? I don't know. Hey, can't you make a civil decision? What's your deal, Bouquet? Fine, fine, I get it. Don't look at me like that. Ugh, whatever. You're a real pain sometimes, you know that? Well, what the heck, I was trying to be honest with you. Someday you're gonna take my generosity for granted and then it's gonna be gone. Okay. Hi, Mallory. Tee-hee. Tee-hee-hee. I gotta come up with some fresh things to say. Can you come up with something that's as sophisticated as me? I thought she said, that's ass. Wow, you're in a good mood today, aren't you? This is kind of nuts. Pick a yeah. Pick a greeting. Quackers. Quackers, huh? Are you sure about that? That's fine. Quackers, huh? Okay, thanks. I'll be sure to try it out. Quackers. Hold on. I might be able to get something ready for you here. Do-do-do-do. One sec. Apologies. And now, I'm gonna throw this into the thingy. It's an A. If you would like to try out the mod pack just casually, anytime, I went ahead and uploaded a updated version of the CurseForge to the ZRPG Dev Updates channel, because I've been meaning to do that, but since it's still a work in progress, there will be updates randomly, just as a heads up. Yeah. Fight Puppy and Finalgo have been playing it a lot today, and Fight Puppy's a healer, Finalgo's a thief, but if you want to be a thief as well, or a healer, either one, I mean, it's fine. You can be whatever you want. Because, you know, the more the merrier in general. Hello, bees. I'll also be on later tonight after stream, because I want to hunt for an ice dragon. That almost took over Animal Crossing tonight, if I'm being honest. Like, ZRPG almost took over Animal Crossing tonight because I was just really wanting to play. Because I didn't really get to play yesterday. Wait, yeah, I did. Did I? No, I didn't really get... I didn't play it today at all. But we just added a new healer spell called Healing Rain. And something else. Oh, we condensed all of the healer buffs into a smaller, like, one buff does two things now, is what I was trying to say. Like, we were trying to save space on the hotbar for the healer. Da -da 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 -da. Pick up the weed. Okay, so that was the third bee. I'm looking for the fourth bee. I shook tree with cherries on it. I'm sorry if the gameplay for this is a little repetitive at all, but I really don't know what else to do as far as getting a... Whoa, this is bad. And of course, I pull it out. I don't know how the fuck I do this shit. On a good position, I screw it up. On a bad position, I get it. Well, so much for that. I'm sorry, baby. I shouldn't be laughing. Mocha just jumped over her and landed near her, and baby got up like, whoa! Thanks, Mocha. Really? What is it? Do you want food or water? Both. Sorry, gotta feed my doggos. Picky doggos. Okay, sorry. Well, now that we're done with the bees, we have all the fossils. It's time to do identify, even though I missed out on 2 of the bees. 3 of the bees, actually. Meh. I hit no by accident. So you get roughly 8,500 from doing the rock. You get about 4,500 per fur bee that you manage to capture. You get roughly 2,000 to 5,000, depending on the fossil, I believe. That's about the best, like, biggest numbers, like the big hitters for income. Cup of Java's 200 bells. What do you say? Best cup in town, guaranteed. Yeah, it's guaranteed, Brewster, because you're the only cup in town. Acid, bitterness, and boldness, all balanced in perfect harmony. Sit back and relax. I love this place. Please. I'm experimenting a bit with today's blend. It's a bit different than usual. Please? Was I love this place not the right answer? Was it too much energy for the poor pigeon? Cowboy. Well, it's actually called the Outback hat, so Okay. Stable. Welcome, Z. I'm so happy that you decided to pay us a visit, and on a Sunday, too. What, who, me? Hee hee hee. I'm at my happiest here at work, don't you know? Plus, I get to chit-chat with our clients. You wouldn't have done that normally. Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! Be there! Okay. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! And Saturday. Jeez, that was kind of weak. 17,000 for a haul. That's kind of low. That was also kind of a quick day. I did everything in about 26, well, roughly 26 minutes. Need to check on favorites. I seen Chief, I seen Biscuit, I did not seen Mathilda. Biscuit. Hey, Z-Wolf. Where do you think I went last week? You were gone? Come on, I went to your house. Since you're always off running around, I knew you wouldn't be home. There he is again, sneaking into my house, taking a nap. I've been totally obsessed with figure skating lately. I watch it when I sleep, when I eat, and even in the bathroom. When it comes to watching it on TV, well, I'm the undisputed champ. Okay, good for you, Biscuit. Nothing normal ever comes out of your mouth. Well, look at you! What's the occasion? Mathilda's put flowers all over her house. That's weird. I didn't know villagers would do that. What's this? Looks like those bees had a real field day on your face. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but if you looked in the mirror, Humph... Oh god, you picked up Chief's thing. Alola, dear Z-Wolf. And what do you want with me, Humph? Hey, do you think boys and girls can be friends? Why not? Really? Well, Chief and Maple must just be friends then. This reminds me of those terrible soaps I used to watch. Alola, yeah, I told her to say Alola. Girls, cookies. They have cooties. I am very particular about my house and everything that goes in it. You can be married and still eat a lot of meat. I didn't know that. The layout, the music, the furniture, the details matter, of course. But what's most important are the people that come visit, Rumph. Okay. I still want to play billiards. Okay, so Mathilda's not moving. I believe Chief is outside. Yep. Who is this? Oh, it's Kabuki. I don't really care about Kabuki. He would be considered a rare villager because of how unique he is, but no. So Barbork. Hey, Pogo. There he goes again, throwing all of his stuff on his yard. Where's my fishing pole? I want to go fishing. Oh, it has? I'm sorry. Oh, I might have stashed them in here. Yep. Oh, geez. That balloon is flying by and I don't have my slingshot on me. Beesh. Oh, jeez. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can find a method of, getting them in trouble, you know? I don't even know what I was gonna say about, like, stuff. Beesh. Let's see if I can get a red snapper. I doubt it. Ah, squid! Oh no, I squiddn't. If this bridge was not here, I would have literally rewrote the entire world. Because this right here is just bullshit. Okay. Ooh, that's a big fish. Just trying to switch it up, do something different. Instead of just the same old, boring, repetitive everything. Like, hit some rocks, find the fossils, catch bees, hit some rocks, find fossils, catch bees. I can understand how that would be boring to watch. So I'm just trying to switch it up a bit. You okay, buddy? I don't like it when you're coughing. The issue with fishing is that it does take a while. Don't you want my night sky tea, Z-Wolf? You can always pay Nook's regular price of 570 bells for it. What do you say? Gimme, gimme. Meh! I hate people with loads of money, Hurrup. They think it gives them the right to be meaner to people than I am. What? I'm not mean. You better take extremely good care of my night sky tea. And I'll know, because I'll be watching you. The delay on the text, and he's like, and I know, because I'll be watching you. Oh, I already had one of these. Oops. How to be responsible with your money. Buy things you already have. Oh, geez. That fish is coming in hot. Whoa! He bit like 3 times in a row. It was like, doop, doop, doop. Yeah, I'll be honest. I do kind of wish the fishing was a little more interesting in this game. But, I'm probably asking too much. Animal Crossing has always been about simplicity. Oh, look at the size of that one. What are you? Hey, buddy. Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, okay. Continue to go south. Do not go south. Hang on, buddy. I got a big fish to catch. New Horizons will hit you with a fish like this and be like, lol, it's a black bass. No! No! What the fuck that even was? Come here. He had a very short reaction time, too. Fuck. Well, there's a the one that got away story. This is probably a sea bass. I reeled it in too early. I was too anxious. If it was a sea bass, I probably would have released it anyway. Seriously, what was with that fish? It had a very small reaction time. It was like, bloop, bloop, and he's gone. Oh, this looks like red snapper size. Please bite. Get labs first thing in the morning. Let's stay up till morning. No, if you need to rest. Well, I mean, I would understand if you only got like a few hours, but sleep is sleep, and it's important. If you need to sleep, go for it. I mean, Lord knows I only go. Sometimes I run off of 4 or 5 hours of sleep a day for a week. Like, every day I get 4 or 5 hours. Yeah, I fully understand that. Well, if you caught them in the act, it's pretty unlikely they'll show up for a while. What's up? Okay. Ooh! Giant snake head. Ah, it's got a huge head. I have no idea how much that is. I don't think that was ever in Horizons either, but I could be wrong. I didn't complete the Findex. Yeah, I get you. Yeah? Hydrate. Fuck you. Why did you do this, my puppy? Okay, I hydrated. Jeez. I feel like a million bells today, Bouquet. And that's why I'm giving you this awesome cabin bed. Whoa, whoops. Looks like I dropped it somewhere on the way here. Sorry, totally weak, I know, but it's just forget I said anything, Bouquet. How do you drop an entire... That was a big bug. How do you drop an entire bed on the way here? I brought you that thing you were talking about. What thing? You looking at my old birch flooring? I'll sell it to you right now for 950 bells. Interested, dog? I'll take it. Sold to Z-Wolf, dog. I'll hydrate again. Take good care of it, dog. Where am I going? I have a fishing pole and I'm nowhere near water. Really? Thank you for telling me. How is it now? I hate everything. How's it now? Fixed. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for telling me. That's greatly appreciated. I probably would have heard it and been kind of frustrated. But, you know, I greatly appreciate you telling me. It kind of did that on the Minecraft stream last Friday, too. During the second half, with me and Fight Puppy. That's an expensive butterfly. Where is it? Oh my goodness, look how big it is. My depth perception. Got it. Birdwing butterfly. That's an expensive butterfly, I believe. Animal Crossing Wild World's like, yeah, imagine that. If you play the game for a little bit, you get valuable things showing up. It's like, stop with this weird thing you're doing. Ah, what, Mallory? Quackers! I have a big question. How does my makeup look? Perfect. Oh, you've made me blush. How strange. It makes me feel like a young girl. Here, I got this for free at the makeup counter. It's an old brick wall. Why did you get a brick wall at a makeup store? You better treasure it, because it's not every day you get such a gem. We sell sport rifles at my Walmart. Nothing automated. Because they didn't want to add to the problem of, like, the, you know, store shooters. Yeah. We have a few composite bows too, which is neat, I guess. But it's mostly just like big game rifles now. We had this big old, like, at some point since the incidents were occurring, we had this big meeting one time where literally every employee in the store, ooh, a zebra turkey fish, aka a lionfish. Shit, what was I doing? Essentially, every associate in the store had this big meeting with the store manager at the time, and they were more or less going over the current policy or the changing policies of firearms and concealed carry, and was trying to instruct us on what to do with customers that had concealed carry, because we technically weren't supposed to allow it anymore. At that time, I don't know if things have changed now, but yeah, that whole situation was pretty dicey with all the incidents that were occurring. This is a huge fish. It's going to end up being a damn sea bass. Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I can understand why that might upset you, but I personally, it kind of brightens my day to see dogs. Like just the other day, like just yesterday, while I was waiting to check out, some lady had a blue heeler, and I was like, oh, looky, he's so pretty. And, you know, he had like a solid black or a solid dark color on one side of his face and a spot, kind of a, how do you put it? Like a painted look on his other side, and he was just all over the place with his colors. I'm like, you know, some dogs can look really pretty. And yeah, essentially I found a bluey dog at work, and he was very happy to leave. Because he was like laying there with his owner and just laying at the thing like, ugh. And he just laid there, and he just looked so bored. And then whenever they got up to leave, or started to leave, he had a little pep in his step. He was ready to get out of there. I love you, buddy. Alright, Nook, how much do I have? What's my haul? While we rub noses together here. All things considered, with no fossils involved, that was pretty decent. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, I'm doing this on a day that's not raining. Since it's June, there's an increased chance for rainy weather to bring upon an arapaima in river biome. You know, in the river thing. Very expensive fish. There's no way I can tell if there's a fish biting this. Hold up. Oh, here he is. Fish! Quit being a jerk. Come out here. Bass. Bass, bass, bass. Be like bass, 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 but it's bass. Bass, 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 bass. Might be a little stupid. A darner dragonfly. Darn right I did. That is very interesting, though, how Mathilda just randomly on the fly decided to flower up her house. Oh, you're talking about service animals. I was, there was one incident where, I really shouldn't have spoken to the dog. Because, you're not supposed to. Service animal is on duty. What the tire? But at one point, not thinking, I said, hello to this really pretty, like, black German Shepherd. And he was a service animal. And I was just like, I said something to it, and it just kind of, it went from watching to kind of looking at me with its mouth closed. Like, it was, like, had its mouth lightly open, and then when I said, hey, it just kind of went, like, why? Like, why are you talking to me? I was like, I've never seen a more, like, uncomfortable look. Yes, Chief. Hey, Zeewolf, Rumpf. Are you interested in a BB shirt? Sure. Oh yeah, Rumpf? I just remembered something. I've been thinking of getting rid of this. Here, take my BB shirt, Rumpf. As long as you don't mind getting hand-me-downs, I'll hook you up occasionally. Okay. Well, hopefully this is a positive change of pace, instead of doing the same thing every day and then skipping a day. Right? 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 It just sucks that my beach is so broken up like this. If I'm being honest, that's kind of the reason why I took fishing off the list as a form of income, because I have two mouths to my single river, and it's like, you know. It might be a sea bass. Well, when you're right, you're right. I just feel like the sea bass is a sick joke. Because they're like, sort of punishing the player for going after the big ones and only the big ones, you know? That, I almost lost that, and it's just a freaking boot. Ooh, zebra turkey fish again. Not me accidentally calling a lionfish a zebra turkey fish in real life. And everyone was like, what the hell are you talking about? The first time I ever saw one in real life was when I went to the Ripley's Aquarium a long time ago. Which we went again a few years ago, which was cool. Though, honestly, one of the more... Hang on, I gotta do something. My dog is like gonna slip out of that. Buddy. Come on, dude. Trying to help you sit down. One of the more things I found appealing at aquariums is, honestly, jellyfish. I think they're neat. I just think they're neat. And it's not because of SpongeBob. Jellyfish are both pretty and horrifying, depending. Which they're all deadly in some capacity. But you know, there was like this one jellyfish that I really liked because of just how cute and tiny it was. But when I looked it up on Google, they were not cute and tiny. I was like, what the heck? It was almost like they were de-stingered. Or something. I don't know. They were very orbular. And they had like a flower-like pattern on the inside that glowed. And they were no bigger than a basketball. They were tiny little things. Hey Z-Wolf, what kind of relationship do you think Maple and I have? Best buds, maybe? Oh. What makes you say Maple and I are friends, dog? I thought you, of all people, would understand my feelings. You're so mean. Fuck off, Biscuit. Really, like, how was I supposed to know anything? Don't take this the wrong way, Goose, but when you laugh, you look dreamy. Okay, I guess. Wait, you saying that my smile looks fatigued? Flabby? Dude, you're so wrong, see? My smile is totally pumped. And those dimples you get when you smile are dreamy, too. Uh-oh. Hey, I mean, these aren't dimples! They're my totally ripped face muscles, okay? See? Here's your proof. See how rock solid that is? Ew, gross! Your dimples are pulsating! That's so cool, Goose. Oh my god, Biscuit. He went from angry and, like, sad and angry to being somehow completely swooned by Goose. Oh. You know, I don't mean to sound like that guy, but part of me did consider playing TCG Shop Tycoon or Simulator on stream, but just in general, I feel like that game is unhealthy. Because I'm more or less playing into the whole idea that people scalp cards all the time. And now more than ever is it bad. Not a full-blown casino, but I've been in a place that had a casino section. Or generally just a gambling section. I've been to a couple of places that were, like, kind of creepy, if I'm being honest. What's up? Hydrated Seawolf. Hey, aren't you a little... Are you putting a little chub on, Bouquet? You blew off my training resume, didn't you? No, I didn't. Liar! You lie, Seawolf! And lying is almost as bad as getting chubbed out. If you were doing 100 ab slaps a day, your belly wouldn't be so bulgy. Get mad, I don't care. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. There's a few places I've been to with my Nana, when she was still, you know, going around. That were, if I'm being honest, a little bit shady. Hold on. But essentially, she gambled in front of us. And I wouldn't consider that a bad thing. I mean, I guess. But, hang on a minute. Fish! She liked to play, the virtual poker machines. I need to quit getting so anxious. It's just a sea bass. Guaranteed. But anyway, these places were like sometimes boarded up and like, you know, with plywood or something to keep the light out or keep people from looking in. And it's like people who knew. Oh, it's a dab. No, this is an olive flounder, of course. But no, there was not like any shady people in there, like dealers or anything. They were just there to gamble. And you had to have your ID or something out to even get in or some shit. It was just like a little gambling hole, you know. But there was a couple of those around here. And my Nana went to one or two of them with us around. And I mean, whatever your opinion on it is, I don't really know. We didn't gamble, obviously. We were just kids. But when Nana got excited, you know, we could see why. Because, you know, sometimes she would get a big hit and then she would blow it all right there. I'm like, why didn't you pull it? Like, if I gambled at all, it would be to, you know, hit a limit and then pull out and then put in that limit again. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, if I put in 20 and I pull out 100, I'm putting in 20. And if I lose it, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to be in the negative if I can help it. I'm banned from tech casinos to play card games here locally. But you get the idea of what I mean. This did actually lead to us getting something from my Nana that she got with her winnings. At some point, she hit it big and got like $800. Something like that. And she's like, and she was like, well, since I kept y'all here, why don't I get you something nice once I get this money? And she went to go cash out or whatever. And got all that money. No, actually, I think it was 1,000. Because she did hit it big. She got a really good hit. And she said, that's it, I'm done. And she went and got us freaking DS's. Whoa, hold up. What you got over there? A bird wing? Man, that burns my wick. A bird wing. Alright, look it. I'll pay you 3,710 bells for it. What do you say? Yeah, this actually happened. Nana bought our Nintendo DS's with that casino money. Or, you know, gambling money. Look this up to make sure he's giving me a good deal. The birdwing butterfly sells for 3,000 bells. So yeah, he's giving me a profit. An even better deal, actually. Sure. Wahoo! Who's gonna catch bugs? I am. Well, okay. Here's your 3,710 bells. Enjoy. But yeah, that actually happened. Nana bought our DS's. And by proxy, you know, we ended up with Animal Crossing Wild World, and that was the way I was introduced to Animal Crossing to begin with. And here we are, full freaking circle. Playing the very game that got me into the Animal Crossing series on the DS that my Nana won with gambling money. Like... Hello, baby boy. Give me a hug. I love my baby boy. Isn't that just a wild story? Oh. I'm gonna put my dog in the floor. Turn on my winnings and wallpaper's my one of it. Eh? Thanks a lot there, pal. Almost the same. Oh, speaking of raffles. When I was really young, almost too young to even realize what was going on, I had a ticket because my mom and dad, when they were still together, went to this big drawing. Like, they were, we were going to some drawing, and you pay for a ticket, and you can get a ticket per person, right? So they got a ticket for everyone, including us, the kids. And my ticket won. And what I got for it was a Princess Diane TY bear. It was a purple TY bear and had a little white rose on it. On its little, you know, right where a badge would normally be. And my grandmother, from my mom's side, just happened to be collecting TY bears at the time. And, this was like when I was freaking... Shoot, how old was I? I don't want to say 14. No, Dad and Mom were still together. Broke up around... I think I was around 10 when it happened. I might have been 8 or so when this... No? Whatever the case. Yeah, she got a little TY bear, or I won a TY bear from that raffle. I had to walk up, get it from the lady, show them my ticket, and since my grandmother on my mom's side just happened to be collecting them, I gave it to her for Christmas, and she was so happy she cried. I was like, okay then. Because I was too young to understand anything about what was happening. More young Z lore. Hang on. Okay. I was reading what, a message. What did I do? Oh, I just picked up the old tire again. Yes, Mallory. You can almost predict when they're gonna come after, you know, come to talk to you. Hey, you know the expression, easy come, easy go? Well, let's talk about the icy shirt you have. Want to trade it for my Bodice? Or Bodosi? Whatever that fucking thing is called. What is a Bodice? I knew you'd come through, Z-Wolf. You totally understand me, Quack. Here, take this fine item in return. It belongs to me, so it's awesome. Rest assured, I'll take good care of it, Quackapith. You know, that kind of fits my outfit, to be honest. I have no idea what this is. But it looks like a vest. You know, a vest with 2 openings. What would that even be called? You're just more or less wearing elaborate sleeves. Ooh, almost missed it. Red Snapper! Yay! Oh, snap! Will this be the stream where I never skipped a day? Sorry, time machine broken. Spring came loose. you go into my house, you see the bed, there's just a giant spring sticking out of it. The time machine's broken. Yes, the bed is the time machine. That's a big one. What we got? He bit it and said, nah. Turn around. Turn around. Every blah 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 blah. Turn around. I don't know songs. Oi! Oh, a carp. Carpe, carp. Throw a saltwater fish into the fresh water. He'll be fine. The fish just erodes. Just evaporates like acid. Oops. Yeah, he's fine. I already have a night sky tee, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell it. I don't really need a BB shirt either. You're pulling my chain. That was a lot of shit. And you're just gonna give me 6,700? Including, but not limited to, a red snapper. Nook. Almost sell an entire inventory to the guy. I mean, I'll admit, there was a couple of black bass in there. I think they're only 600. Used to play at a casino on Facebook? What? I remember when Facebook games used to be good. And I'm being completely serious about that. There was actually some really good Facebook games. I mean, except for Farmville. That can stay dead. That was one of the ways I learned about a game that I fell in love with, and then it got shut down. Sometime or another, if you guys are curious, look up a game called Fauna Sphere. Like fauna as in animal sphere. Or I don't even know if fauna is the right word, whatever. It was a weird game, but it was very enjoyable, at least from what I played at my on my laptop. There was also a mining game that I do not remember the name to. But it was also pretty addictive. It was, in a sense, it was kind of like Spelunky or Grave World, SteamWorld Dig. It was similar to that, but you were a little dude, and then after a while you could like decorate your base with stuff to enhance how much you can craft and stuff. It was decent. It was a decent little mining game. It had pixelated graphics. Graphisk. Dang it, horse mackerels. I mean, I'm just doing this to get them out of the water. Ooh. Time machine broke. I just thought of a SpongeBob quote. Batten down the we're taking on wait. Batten down the hatches, Mr. Squidward. We're taking on water, Mr. Squidward. I want my mommy, Mr. Squidward. Dog. You know, I'm getting kind of tired of my signature dog. No! I need something to say that'll up my cool quotient, like Matilda. I don't want to say give it up. Whoa! Bruntley! Bruntley raid! Bear attack! Bear attack! Bear... Hey! Thank you for the raid! How you doing, Bear? Give you a shout out. Ah, bears scare you. Let's see. Bruntley, you have a +1 bonus for raiding before. Would you like a free spin on the wheel? How's Animal Crossing? It's going well. I've been doing a lot of fishing. And trying to get the mortgage paid off here. Oh, okay, well let me get Bruntley's spin out of the way first. Or, no, why'd I say it like that? Let me get Bruntley's spin going first. Hello, totally not an alt. I'm not sure what to call you besides alt. Let's see, you have a +1, which means you have 3 segments on the wheel. What does why does the wheel do this, man? It only does this to raiders. Okay, so now you have +2 segments on the wheel, which means next time there's a raid spin, it will be 5 sections on the wheel as opposed to 3. On each side. So, yeah. So I greatly appreciate the raid. If you want to stick around, that's totally fine. But for those that don't know me, my name is Zeta Wolf. I'm a Tundra Wolf variety streamer, and today we're playing Animal Crossing Wild World. And trying to pay off the mortgage. And I want to say we are on, I think, mortgage number 3, which is $250,000. And I think I'm about 3/4 of the way there on that one. So, if that sounds cool, you know, then stick around. If not, then I understand. If you gotta go to bed or something, that's cool. We're just gonna be chilling and talking about stuff. And making villagers both happy and sad. So, this is Biscuit. He's one of the ones I started with. And I'm trying to hold on to him for as long as I can, because I've also got Chief and Mathilda that I'm holding on to as favorites. So, here we go. Biscuit is asking me to change his phrase. Yeah, this is Biscuit. He's got a few screws loose. He's a little different. You're keeping dog. So, you think I should say dog instead? That's fine. Dog, huh? That goes down the smoothest glass of Turkish coffee. Also, Goose wanted my attention and I completely ignored him. I think that was well deserved. Chief! Oh, hey. I got something to ask you, Z-Wolf. You're not from the countryside, are you, Humph? Woo-ha! Yeah, that must be real rough for you, Humph. Maybe things will get better for you. You know, someday. Heh, here's my Ionian post. What is that? You better put it to good use, or I'll know about it. Chief, that's the second thing that you said where you more or less implied that you're a stalker. But yeah, if you need to raid and run, Bruntley, I understand. Because, you know, streaming can take a lot of energy, and especially if you ended up talking a lot. What were you up to? I figure, you know, I need to ask that. What were you up to? What is an Ionian post? Oh. It's just a complete version of that other thing I had. Oh, I forgot. Pressing B in here is dangerous. Yeah, it's like a completed version of this thing. Oh no. It is a little weird how it's like slightly different. Oh, is this not? This is not a cabinet. Cosmic said, well, welcome in. I'm not sure how to say that word. Sedaja? How are you? Sedaja. Okay. That's a word I've never heard before. It's going well. Mostly been fishing today and avoiding the time machine. The time machine has a giant spring sticking out of it, aka my bed. So we're trying to see how much money we can make without using day skips. For the past 3 or 4 streams, it's been the same exact song and dance. It's been get fossils, get the money rock, shake all the trees, and try to get all 4 bees, and then skip a day. So it's been a little bit repetitive, so I'm trying to switch it up. But outside of that, it's been good. I got stung 3 out of 4 times on this day, which is unfortunate. And I would say, all things considered, for everything being done in one day, 50,000 is not bad. But we made 100,000 last time we played. So... that was 100,000 with day skips. Nope, the bees are not kind to me. I was trying to get a perfect run, like, the past few streams, where I just don't get stung. And I've still not gotten it. Like, a full, complete, like, unstung run. Especially with some of these mortgages. The mortgage that I'm currently paying off is the 598,000 one. Which will add another room. But like, it will either add another room or expand the second floor. Fish. Okay. Damn it. Fishing has been difficult to deal with because of this second mouth that my river has. I've already mentioned it before, but you weren't present at the time. No, actually, like, well, okay, the villagers are a bit mean, but not as mean as they were in the GameCube. Because in the GameCube, they were freaking brutal. Like, some of the responses almost seemingly didn't make any sense to your response. Which, at the time of picking which game to play, because I mentioned before, I feel like it was a few months ago, I made the announcement that I was going to play an Animal Crossing game, and I asked chat if they wanted to see me play an older game of Animal Crossing, and I did a poll, and all of it, you know, more or less said yes, so I was like, okay. Then I asked which one. It was either GameCube or the DS, and the DS won. So here we are. This is like the 8th or 9th stream of it, or more. I probably lost count. Animal Crossing will become a 12 out of 10 if it finally allows us to be an animal. Nintendo's like, sorry, we're not appealing to your furry fantasy. Yeah. There was that one game, that one random 3DS game that allowed your Mii to be turned into a furry. But it was for, more or less, you were a side character to the main character. And I don't remember what the name of the game was. I think it had something to do with an armadillo guy. I think, well, even though I've beaten even though I've beaten it twice, I think a Miitopia playthrough would be pretty amusing someday. Because, you know, thinking about furry Miis, it made me think about how I more or less tried to make my characters in the new, like, Switch version of Miitopia because of how complex the Mii creator was. Oh. I'm fine with bugs as long as they don't start crawling on me, then I have a major problem. Like, even if it's just a freaking ant, if I feel it, that's what bugs me. Uh-oh, I need that. Need a new camera. Burn it down. Haha. Reminds me of that joke I made, that pun I made, about 2 years ago when I was playing Red and Blue. Like, the very earliest days of me streaming on Twitch, I was trying to play Red and Blue. Just because it was kind of like how I got started with Pokemon. But at some point, I said that I thought that the bug type affecting psychics was bugged, and I was like, haha, bugged. Because I thought for the longest time that psychics had no weakness in Gen 1 because of the potential weakness bug. It's so easy to make bug puns, yeah. Yeah, I get, oof, meds that make your hair fall out. That's freaky. This is a sea bass, but I still want to catch it because it's a big fish. It's a big fish. Tell you another pun that I made today by accident. Well, the other day by accident. So the other day I seen a earthquake that apparently had happened at some point in a location. And it was caught on camera, and you could see literally the entire ground move, and it was really strange. Like, because the camera was mostly stationary, and when the earthquake happened, it did kind of shake the camera a little bit, but you could literally see the landscape shift, and it was very weird. And I said, well, that was unsettling looking, and I was like, yeah, I suppose it would be unsettling. The fucking earthquake! I was like, yeah, Z, brilliant. Oops, I scared the fish. Oh, I'm gonna get my soda. Oh. Yeah, I've never been or experienced an earthquake either. But, I know one thing's for sure. If we end up having an earthquake around here, it's gonna be a freaking miracle. Because we're not exactly off the coast. I can't really explain where I am because that's a safety hazard. But, I want to say we're pretty far away from the ocean, and I know like earthquakes are kind of more likely on the coast, I think. I hope. But the point is, right side. I'm eastern. But like if an earthquake of any kind happened here and I was at my job at Walmart, where those steels are, you know, the very, very big, tall backroom steels with, the fucking very heavy pallets on top. I'm running for my damn life if I can at all help it. Because that is literally like death. Those damn things wobble as it is when things get put up there. I don't want to be there when the whole damn ground starts shaking. I mean, if I can at all help it, as in, as long as the damn earthquake doesn't trip me completely, then I'm running for the hills if it's not too late already, because it could be over in an instant and I wouldn't even have a chance to react. That's a dim thought. I'm sorry. But, no, really, like, working the back rooms in a Walmart, if an earthquake happens, we're fucked. Especially, hopefully it wasn't around the garden center at this time of year. Well, I'll be honest with you, Pogo. We are literally required to do nothing about it. It's up to the fire department. The only thing we can do is try to sustain it with a fire extinguisher. That is in our training. Like, we are only required to try to sustain it with a fire extinguisher. We cannot fight the fire ourselves. And if it's in the garden center around pool chemicals, we evacuate the whole store. Like, that is harmful chemicals that do not need to be breathed. Well, there was that one, you know something? There was actually a legitimate fire in our store once. And it was kind of wild. I think it was near the fuck, what was it? It's like, we have like a power center in the back room where it's like where everything is kind of hooked up to the grid and whatever. I think something happened to the power room and it got really, really hot. I mean, you could feel the heat from that room from like 20 feet. And I'm like, ooh, that is not a normal heat. And we had the alarm going off and everything, which, by the way, the fire alarm in Walmart is not quiet. Holy smokes. It is ear-bleeding loud. And, it also flashes. Like an occasional flash will happen. And, sometimes they do tests. I hate it when they do tests because it comes without warning. And it hurts my ears. Yes, Mallory. Quackers. Quackers. I just gave you this greeting. Are you seriously trying to get me to do it again? Okay. Quack. Are you sure about that? If you ask me again, you're going back to Quackers. Just saying. Oh, it's a bluegill. Why is the little guy so sad? Why is the little guy so sad? Is the garbage showing up in my waters because of the karma? Because I have a lot of stuff in my front yard. I'm wondering if it's just like some kind of way of the game telling me clean up your dang island. Oh, Nook, you're killing me, dude. This is not very cash money at all. Oh, I think I got sidetracked on what I was talking about. So yeah, at some point, I think a fire did attempt to break out at my job, and we all got evacuated. Everyone in the store, and everyone as an employee had to evacuate while things got inspected. We almost got sent home. Mm-hmm. You know what's the craziest part? Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. Never mind. That would potentially expose information that does not need to be shared. That is why I backed out. No. We've never had to actually close up early due to a technical issue. I think at some point our team leads, it was a few years ago, we're just like, we really don't have anything else for you to do, but if you have paid time off, you can use it. We're just gonna let you go for the day. Like, there was that one time where we were just so, like, I don't know, we just weren't getting a whole lot of freight or anything. And at some point they just said, look, we just really don't have anything to do for you guys. Hey, yesterday I found a candle. Any chance you maybe want to trade it for your olive flounder? No. Whoa, you don't want it? You mean to tell me your room is already full? Fine, come back after you remodel your house or something. It's a candle. I started the game with a candle. Why would I want it? Especially for an olive flounder, which I don't know how much is in value, but... Well, I want to say that for the most part, my Walmart is genuinely a decent place to work for. We have a little thing called common sense. It's pinned in a corner. Holy smokes. There was one incident I saw on Twitter where a customer was more or less assaulting a person with a shopping cart by running it into them repeatedly, and the guy just walked off like nothing even happened or whatever, and then the employee walked up and just decked the ever-loving crap out of him, knocked him out. Dang it. Hey, Z-Wolf, you're not doing anything big, right? Of course not. That's why you got a sneak peek at this letter. Question for Chief. Is the question, why is it bad to do bad things? Wait, is the question, why is it bad to do bad things, the same as asking permission? Why even consider bad things in the first place? How was it in Harumph? It makes you feel kind of queasy, right? But you know, I think that's what I like best about it. Oi. I'm honestly kind of tired of... I'm a little bit winded. But yeah, there was an incident I saw where a person just had enough and like hit a customer because they were being assaulted. Another thing I saw was it was in Target. This lady was like pushing her luck with these employees and gave them all sorts of hell, and walked into the office where the store manager was actually kind of getting backed into a corner, and he just lays her out in one blow. And he warned her repeatedly to back off. I'm going to defend myself. Back off. I'm going to consider this physical harassment. And she didn't listen. Whenever she backed him into the freaking office, floored her ass. Cops were called. The incident was recorded and shown to the officers, and she was kicked out and banned. People are crazy. I'm just glad none of those crazy people are here. I think I've hit my cap on fish income today. I'm not getting good fish. These rivers are going to be burned into my screen. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm kind of bored. I'm kind of bored with fishing right now, but I don't know. I said that I was gonna try to see how much I could make without time skipping. Where did it go? I just saw a dragonfly. Oh, here it is. Nook really just does not give you a whole lot for bugs. It'd be nice to get another bird wing. Yeah, you can clap for me, Chief, but I'm not happy about it. I'm sorry to say, but we're probably not doing a skipless day again. This has gotten kind of plain. There's no new money rock, no new fossils, no new bees, no new furniture out of the trees, no potentially new villager. Just a lot of things not new. Ooh, a goldfish. Worth its weight in fish. Just like Luffy. No. We still need a Luffy emote. Urgh. See, you can do something about that. Oh, Lord. Oh. I'm gonna do this just in case. Yeah, Mallory. Hi, I know it's sudden, but can I ask you something? It's really important. Which of the following do you usually sleep on? Yeah, and if you put your feet on the other side of the blanket, it feels so good. Tee-hee-hee. I'm so glad you understand where I'm coming from. Here's a special icy shirt. Let me know how it works out, Quackmas. We really just did that. We're back to square one. Anyway, I need to do a save state because I don't want this game to crash when opening the message board. The flea market is open for business tomorrow. Visit other Spolk's houses and pick up gently used items for dirt cheap. Good thing I'm not day skipping. Saturday. Oh wait, never mind. Burritos in the morning. Sailors take warning. I heard that really orange eyeshadows and pink gloss are a must-have. I gotta read more. Oh, this is stuff I read already. Just seeing if Chief needed me. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit winded and a little tired. I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna see if I can find someone to raid real quick. Okay, we're gonna raid into Ulska. I think they're doing a charity event. Yes, they are doing a charity event. If you guys want to, maybe, I don't know, stick around for that as well. Guys, I'll see you Friday. Not fully sure what we're doing. We may be doing more ZRPG playing, and then maybe some art for like freebies and stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Get a good night's rest if you need to sleep right away, and all that. And we'll see you Friday. We get the Wolfie raid message. There's a Wolfie raid message if you want to copy it and use it. And yep, until then, I have to go back to work tomorrow, and Flippy, got to deal with whatever's going on there. And I will see you guys Friday. You know, get a good night's rest, get some food, do what you need to do. And until then, bye for now.